Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be recapping some Vampire Diaries for you guys. I'll let you guys know the episode and all that in a second. But first, I'm going to be announcing the winner to this Vampire Diaries autograph. The winner's comment is on the screen right now. So congratulations to you. You get to have this beautiful Michael Trevino autograph. I'm not going to lie, I'm going to be a little torn to just hand this over, but I know it's in good hands. Congratulations to you guys all for entering and all that. It means a lot. And I noticed everyone out there. Just know that you guys are all noticed, so thank you guys all so much. But now what happens when I give an autograph away and that giveaway's over? I do a new giveaway. I feel like Oprah. You get an autograph, you get an autograph, you all get an autograph till I run out of autographs. For the new giveaway, I'm going to be giving away this Michael Malarkey autograph. Isn't he just stunning? The lovely guy who plays Enzo. Yep, I'm going to be giving him away. And yeah, we're going to keep it in the Michael range. And we're going to give this away to one of you guys. So if you guys want to win that Michael Malarkey autograph, all you have to do to enter is just be subscribed. Because these giveaways are to give back to my subscribers. So the only way you're going to be entered to win this is if you are subscribed. That is the #1 rule. It's that easy to enter. So now moving on to the recap, let's get started. First of all, you guys really wanted me to recap the originals, but I really couldn't do that. It would just been way too much and the week kind of already passed. So I just had like a couple little notes from the original episode for the crossover that I really wanted to talk about. First of all, Freya ends up blocking the Reyna curse thing that Stefan has on his chest, like the scars, so Reyna can't find him. Haley and Stefan in the car is something I really wanted to mention too. I just loved that. I also loved how, who's on your wallpaper? Because like, you know, Haley had hope and he's like, is this what you're doing all this for? And she's like, yeah. And then he's like, and then Haley's like, well, who's on your wallpaper? And it's Caroline. He's like, Caroline, I think I snapped her neck once, and I died because that's true. She did snap Caroline's neck. One of the major things that happened that has to affect our Vampire Diaries cast is the linkage is just done. Like, everyone is unsired from Klaus. Like, everyone's unlinked. So if Klaus dies, not every single vampire dies, which I feel like it was a little long overdue because Klaus is the only one that has to do with everyone in Mystic Falls. I feel like nobody else was turned into a vampire that is still on Vampire Diaries by somebody besides Klaus, like in his like line. And I don't know, I just really like seeing Stefan on there. I feel like the originals episode was a little better than the Vampire Diaries episode for the crossover. And one of the funniest quotes to me were when Stefan's like, really, are you worried about getting your $1 million shoes dirty or something like that? We're gonna swing on back to Vampire Diaries. Episode 15, I Would For You. What would you for me? I'm trying to think about what happened in the episode that's, the end. Okay, I get it, it took me a while. Matt and his new girlfriend. Matt's like, hey, I got a great date idea. We're gonna go hunt vampires. It's like this fun thing. You know, you could like go to like an amusement park or a little fair, you know, whack the mole. It's kind of like that, but it's like the vampire version and it's like real. So like, this is my date idea. And then while they're in the grill and they have like the other vampires and all that, Reyna's like about to kill this vampire guy. And Damon walks in and he's like, hey, I'm here to help you guys. AKA not really. And then he like rips Reyna's heart out, and then like that Penny girl's like, what is going on here? Like, she looks so freaked out. And then Matt's like, no, because there's like good vampires, but then there's like bad vampires, and then there's vampires like Damon. He kind of has his own category. And then she's like, really, vampires are vampires though. And she's like mind juggling Matt's mind. What did I even say? Like, she's like compelling Matt without the compulsion. I was like, I don't, Penny, we're not friends. I died of laughter when Damon had Reyna and he's like, here's my dead girlfriend's clothing. I'm sure it'll fit you. And she's like getting dressed like it's all nonchalant. Like, apparently he had killed her so many times that like it was just like the same process over and over. Stefan and Valerie, basically, they're looking for these herbs that Freya told them to like stop the scarring thing, and once they get to the place, they're all gone. It's wiped. Somebody else has already been there, so I want to know who that's been. I'm guessing it might be the armory, but I have no idea. That's just my guess. But I loved how the lady was like, goodbye. Enzo's like blowing up Bonnie's phone. Bonnie finally was like, alright, I'll go over there. Died of laughter, and Bonnie's like, did it grow back about his hand? They're like, no, but they sewed it back on. And I'm like, You know, kind of like the originals have their own sire line. That is kind of how the whole Reyna thing works with her knife and who she like stabs with it, sure. So they're called the 8 Everlasting. It's like the 8 people that kill themselves. And then Bonnie Walker was like, well, it kind of looks like you only have 2 in here. And then they're like, what? Like, the lady starts freaking out. Enzo starts freaking out. I'm like, what is going on? I don't get it. Like, every single one that dies, that means that Reyna dies. And Bonnie's like, cool, let me text Damon real quick. Hey, kill her 2 more times. She's like a cat. She has like 7 lives, aka 8 lives, because it was 8 lives, because there was 8 Everlastings. So she's like a cat, so just kill her 2 more times. I think we're good. And then like one of them starts desiccating and they start freaking out. And Enzo's like, what did you do to Damon? She's like, I didn't do anything, but Damon did. I didn't do it. He's like, don't you know what happens? And I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, this is good. We're gonna get rid of Reyna. Even though I kind of like, she's kind of warming up to me. Like, even though she goes after Stefan and Damon, but like, she seems so nice at the end too. I don't know if it's just, like, I feel like she's there doing her duty. She's not really evil. Like, she just wants to get her job done. So I don't hate her. I kind of like her. Damon kills her one more time, and she goes after her, and like Stefan's kind of like dying, and then he like gives her CPR, he like gives her vampire blood. Damon's doing everything to try to get her alive because, you know, he doesn't want to lose his brother. Damon kind of tells him, he's like, you know what, you're right, there is kids involved, and there is this, and there's this, and it's, I'm not good without Elena, so I'm gonna go desiccate myself. As he's saying that he wants to desiccate himself and all that, like, Stefan doesn't want him to, and he's like, it's just gonna be like 6 years, save the burden for this conversation, and he's just kind of like, I don't want to lose my brother. But in Vampire, 6 years is like, what, like a month? Matt Donovan, I am so over Matt Donovan. Bye, Matt, bye. We go to Brooklyn, New York, and Damon finds Lena, and he's about to be like, alright, I'm desiccated. And Bonnie shows up, but my concern, before we talk about that conversation, is how did Bonnie get to New York so fast? Like, that is impossible. Bonnie's just not happy with Damon. She's like, no, like, this isn't okay. You were gonna leave without saying goodbye. What is wrong with you? Damon's like, Bonnie, I wrote your letter. He's like, no, you're not gonna get that, like, thinking of me reading your letter. I will never see my best friend again. And then she's like, you don't get to say goodbye to me, Damon. She just walks up, and I'm like, 3 years later, finally, showing little snippets of every little flash forward that we saw at the beginning, at the end of the episodes. And what happens? It's Stefan, and he's sitting, and he has his knife. And Reyna's just like, I'm ready, like, this is it, like, I finally got you. Why'd you get all weak all of a sudden? Was it because you like Caroline or because you love Damon? And then he kind of makes him choose. He's like, obviously my brother, duh. But he doesn't say that. You do know that there's plan B. Plan B, that is such a Captain line. Do you guys remember? She's like, you honestly don't think I have a plan B, a plan C, plan D? And well, you know how the alphabet works now, don't you? I didn't probably nail it. I did that recreation years ago. Because Reyna's like, believe me, Stefan, I really don't want to kill you. And then he's like, well, then why'd you make me run for the past 3 years, homie? Like, if you don't want to kill me, we don't call it truce. We can even have a secret handshake. What's your plan B? You know, somebody else could take your spot. Somebody like Damon. She's like, that's what you want. You want to pin us against each other. This is what you want. Well, no, it's not going to work. And then Damon walks in. He's like, actually, it was my idea. Excuse me, what? Damon, why? So now I get why the episode is called I Would For You. Damon would for Stefan. He would take his spot in that Phoenix Stone for Stefan. I don't know what you guys think. I'm pretty sure we already flash forward. Like, these are 3 years, and that is it. Like, we are there now. Don't forget to leave all your comments down below of your guys' favorite part of this episode, what your guys' favorite quotes and things like that, and what you guys thought about this episode. Generally, I want to know what you guys think. What do you guys think about us flash forwarding? I'm pretty sure this is it. Love to know your guys' thoughts. There's so much that Damon missed. There's so much that we missed, obviously. Do not forget to enter to win this Michael Malarkey autograph. All you guys have to do is just be subscribed. That is the easiest giveaway in the world. And if you guys would like to see more videos from me, you guys can also subscribe for that. And yeah, I will talk to you guys in the next one. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you guys liked it. And yeah, bye everyone.